it came to sales for my business before posting on TikTok, I was getting maybe like 1 or 2 every few months. And now after posting, I've had 45. Hey guys, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Clearly today's video is all about how to grow your small business on TikTok and increase your sales. So if you didn't already know, around this time last year I started my first small business called JuliaSwim, and it is a swimwear brand. You can click the eye over here if you want to check out all the swimwear that I sell. But my business has really started to take off in the past month and a half, and that is all because of TikTok. So in this video I'm giving you 10 tips on how to grow your TikTok organically to promote your brand and get all the sales. So let's go ahead and get into that now. So just to give you guys a little bit backstory, I started promoting my brand on TikTok on February 18th, and today is April 3rd. So I'd say I've been doing this for about a month and a half, give or take. And obviously I've been doing social media for years, so I do have my prior knowledge of growing on YouTube and Instagram and whatever, but I had never actually taken TikTok seriously up until this point on February 18th when I posted my first promo video for JuliaSwim. Prior to starting, I did watch a bunch of TikToks on my For You page that would just like come up constantly on how to grow your social media and small business and whatever. But mostly I've been figuring out how to grow my small business on TikTok from trial and error. All that being said, when I put up my first promo TikTok, I had only 400 followers, not very many. And today, as of April 3rd, I have 1,858. And I know like that's not some crazy viral overnight growth, but that is like a lot to have gained in under 2 months. Also, when it came to sales for my business before posting on TikTok, I was getting maybe like 1 or 2 every few months just from Instagram promos. So not very many. My business was slow to say the least. And now after posting all my promos on TikTok, I've had 45 total orders. So I guess 45 sales. But I will credit 18 to 20 of those sales to Rachel giving the brand a few shout outs on Snapchat. But otherwise, all the rest were strictly from me promoting on TikTok and a little bit of Instagram, because we'll get to this in the tips, but I did do some cross promotion between my JuliaSwim TikTok and my JuliaSwim Instagram. For my first month and a half of actually putting in the work to promote my brand, 45 sales is really good, especially compared to the maybe like 4 or 5 sales I had previously to promoting on TikTok. I will say the first TikTok that I posted to promote my brand, I actually got my first sale that night, and then it was probably about maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks until I got another sale. And at first I was a little confused and disappointed as to why I wasn't getting any sales while I was posting consistently, until I realized that I needed multiple videos of my product on my TikTok for people to go and see what it is and create that trust with the viewers about my product. Because if I just had like 1 or 2 videos, I feel like it's a little like one-offy. But like if somebody goes to your TikTok and sees like, oh, like this is your brand and like every video is about your products or your product or whatever you're selling, then they're more likely to be interested because they're getting a good feel for what you sell and why they should buy. That's why there was a little 2-week gap until I hit the jackpot of sales, because I had one video that really just popped off and got 12 sales literally. So now that you guys get my backstory on the brand, let's get into my first tip. So my first tip / step that is the most important one that you are going to want to come back to and do every so often for video ideas is to deeply research and look at other brands on TikTok that either sell the exact same thing as you or something very similar. So for me, since I obviously sell swimwear, it's important for me to look at other small swimwear businesses and other larger swimwear businesses on TikTok, or the perfect storm, a swimwear business that has literally went viral off of TikTok and has sold out because of TikTok. And I want to go to their profiles and then look at what videos went viral for them. Note the type of video it is. Is it a talking video? Is it a trending sound? What was the premise about the video? And save as many of those as possible to a saves folder labeled your brand and ideas. So my saves folder is called JuliaSwim TikTok ideas. You can call it whatever you want it to be. And you want to go through and save all the TikTok ideas that you think are relevant to your brand that have over over, I would say at least 50,000 views. I would honestly aim towards at least 100 to 1,000,000 plus views on them. And you want to make sure that they popped off within like the past month or so they're still like relevant and trendy. And you want to save all those to your saves folder so you can go back later and recreate it with your own spin. Maybe it's the idea that you're going to recreate, maybe it's a trending sound that you're going to recreate with your product, whatever. You're going to want to put your own spin on it and make it completely your own, because if it looks like you copied their TikTok that popped off without crediting them at least, that's bad business. So you definitely just want to take inspiration, not copy those exact TikToks. So number 2 is you want to open up a note in your phone and keep a list of your TikTok ideas. So you want to go to your TikTok saves folder and write down all the either trending sounds or the style of video that you're going to make, and then maybe like the words that you're going to put on the screen or how you're going to film it, and keep it in a list on your phone. So that way when you go to batch shoot, or if you film one TikTok per day or multiple TikToks per day, you have it already there and you don't need to keep doing your research every time you make a TikTok. Although I will say there will be times when you randomly find a trending sound, or you have this like genius idea that you need to stitch to somebody else, and you got to do it right away because you know it's already popping off, and if you do it right now it might also pop off for you. And those are some of the best ones. Like that was how I had one of my TikToks get me 12 sales in 2 days. So when the inspiration strikes, you got to act on it because time is of the essence with TikTok for sure. Number 3, and this is the easiest way to make viral content or content that is going to get you more views, and that is to constantly be saving trending sounds and videos for you to recreate with your own brand spin. I posted the "I wish I had a time machine" trending sound, and the first time I posted that it only got 5,700 views, and then when I posted it the second time it got 34,000 views. So if you find a trending sound and you have multiple ideas for it, do all of them because some of them might take off, some of them might not. I found this trending sound.
There's a slice of pomegranate in there as well.
So this video, I actually didn't really think it was going to do that well, but it got almost 200,000 views. It has 191,000 today, and that's a lot. So I tried to do it again.
There's a slice of pomegranate in there as well.
And that only got 2,000 views, so it's hit or miss, but post as much as possible because you never know, one might pop off. But I will say this, views don't necessarily equal to sales. Like the video that has almost 200,000 views probably only got me like 1 or 2 sales, but I have another video that has 27,000 views, and that video actually got me 12 sales or more just because of the type of video that it was, and it was actually a talking video. So you never really know. I suggest literally doing as much content as you possibly can and diversifying it as much as possible around your product and your small business's journey, because the quantity and variety of the stuff you make is how you're going to figure out what makes you grow. It's a lot of trial and error. So number 4 is stitching content, and I've done this maybe like 3 or 4 times. One of them really popped off for me. That was the video that I was talking about where it has 27,000 views and it got me 12 plus sales. I've also stitched other videos similar to it and it just like didn't really get that many views, so it didn't really pop off. But I'm gonna show you that video so you guys can see like what it was about it that made it do so well. I got you. I literally created a bikini brand for this reason, and I sell cute affordable bikinis like this. They're also reversible, which means you get 2 bikinis for the price of 1. And we're having a spring break sale where all swimwear is half off. Also, if you follow me on IG right now at JUL.swim, I'll DM you an extra 15% off coupon so you can get one of our cute matching sets because gorgeous, gorgeous girls love matching sets. So first of all, the video I stitched, I don't know exactly how many views it got, but it has 94,000 likes, which is almost 100,000. So I'm assuming anywhere from like 500,000 to 1,000,000 views. Next, I perfectly answered the question that the video was asking for, and I did it in a talking way while wearing the literal product. Plus, on top of that, I promoted a 50% off sale, which is super enticing to begin with, and then I offered another sale on top of that while cross-promoting my Instagram. So the first few orders I got were just strictly of people going from that video and just ordering straight up off of there, and then I got a few more orders trickling in throughout the day and the next day of people who went to the Instagram who I DM'd a discount code to. It was like the perfect promotion, and if you guys want to take this model and use it for your product, you're more than welcome. Go ahead. I also did a little green screen background to show the literal sale of my products behind me, and I feel like all of that together really just worked. And I haven't been able to completely recreate that since, because it is sort of depending on somebody else to stitch. It's a great model that I can use in another way later, and you can do the same thing. Number 5 is talking videos. So videos of you either showing a haul of your products or talking about how they're beneficial or how they solve a problem, or just showing your personality and like talking about them is very important for gaining trust with the customer or like the viewer who may potentially become your customer. So I'll give you a good example of that. 3 swimsuits you must have for when you feel bloated. Coming from a swimwear designer. First, I recommend the St. Augustine bikini bottoms. They literally cover your belly button and everything in between. And I suggest pairing it with the matching top. So those videos may or may not pop off, and that is okay. If they do pop off, you're probably gonna get a bunch of sales. If they don't, they're still super helpful for the people that are browsing through your profile and wanna hear you talk about the product. Always offer some type of discount or call to action within the talking video. That is what's really gonna get your product to sell. I wanna show you guys another example where I did a talking video and I used a controversial topic to talk about with my brand. It was completely related to my brand, but speaking on a controversial topic definitely creates buzz in the comments and gets your video seen more. And if you can relate it to your brand, all the better, because you will get sales from that. So here's the controversial talking video that I did. If you are still shopping Shein in 2022, please stop. I know we're all guilty of doing it. I've definitely bought bikinis from them before, but they're literally ripping off so many small businesses' designs, me included. Exhibit A, my purple heart bikini. I obviously wanted to get the word out there that my bikini exists, because if there were people who like the copy one and would rather buy the original, they could go ahead and do that. But that video ended up getting 20,000 views and definitely got me a few sales. So controversial topics that relate to your brand are good to speak about and not try to shove under the rug. Number 6, and that is to cross-promote a sale using your IG DMs. In some of the previous talking videos, I was saying, go follow me on Instagram and I'll DM you a 15% discount. That was a call to action, so if they're actually interested in the product and they want to get a discount for it, they're gonna go and follow you on Instagram. You'll send them the 15% discount, and they may or may not buy, but they're more likely to do so because you gave them an incentive to do so. So I like to add those in at the end of talking videos, and I also add them in every caption I do. So let's say it's a trending sound where I'm not talking and it's just like the sound of the words on the screen. I'll add into the caption, follow at Jul.Swim on Instagram, and I'll DM you a special discount code. So if you see it, you can go do it. And if anything, you'll still gain a bunch of followers on Instagram, and that is super helpful in and of itself, and we will touch on that point at the end of this video. Also, if you guys are enjoying this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up to let me know if I should make more of these. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I post new videos every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. PST. Number 7 is to do a giveaway of your product. So I'm currently holding a giveaway where I'm giving away one of my bikinis. And these are super helpful because they create a lot of engagement, which can get you more views, get more buzz to your TikTok, your Instagram, and get more traffic to your website. So this is what I did for my giveaway. Stop scrolling right now if you want a free bikini. Hi, I'm Julia and I own a swimwear brand, and I want to celebrate hitting 2,000 followers on here by doing a spring giveaway. The winner can pick one bikini of their choice from my site. I'll send it to you with the matching cover-up skirt as well as some other matching accessories. To enter, all you gotta do is follow both me and at Jul.Swim on TikTok, follow at Jul.Swim on IG, comment your IG handle here so I can check and DM you, and I'll announce the winner on April 24th. Number 8, and that is to post consistently once a day or more, no matter what. If you post at least once a day, the TikTok algorithm will favor you because of how consistently you are posting, and they favor creators who are consistent to their platform. But all that being said, if you're posting 4 times a day, that's even better, because now you're having 4 chances of getting seen in the algorithm and 4 chances of your video going viral and traffic getting pushed to your website. It just really depends on like capability to to make and post as many videos as you possibly can without getting burnt out. I stick to an at least once a day rule, and if I post 2 a day, that's like a cherry on top moment, but I don't want to burn myself out and like post all of my batch content in one day because that wouldn't make sense either. It's good to find a healthy, consistent pattern for yourself, and if you post at a certain time every day, that's going to help you as well. I try to post my content between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. I don't know if it's the best time or not the best time, but that's what I've been doing pretty consistently, and so far it's clearly been working. Also, if you do feel like you're starting to run out of topics and video ideas, start by remaking the ones that have already done well, because you know they've done well, they're most likely going to do well again. But if you had one that kind of flopped, maybe use that same idea and remake it with a different trending sound, or vice versa, use the trending sound with a different idea, and just kind of like mix and match your ideas and your sounds and your templates and video style, and just keep doing it, because you never know what's going to do well. And obviously if something doesn't do well repeatedly, then don't do it, clearly. But if you do it one time and it doesn't do well, you could always try again, because you don't know based off of one time. It's more of like, okay, if you've done it like 3 or 4 times and that idea just isn't sticking. But I definitely recommend trying things multiple times, and when things do pop off, remaking them. Number 9, and that is captions. So like I said, I like to add a call to action in my captions of following on IG for a discount code, because I think that is helpful, since my goal of these TikToks is obviously to sell as many bikinis as possible. You want to add in as many calls to actions as you possibly can, whether it's in the video, in the caption, whatever. Also, asking questions in your caption can be very helpful for creating engagement, and using keywords, because the TikTok algorithm will pick up on those. And don't forget to also promote your sales in the caption. So like, let's say you're running a 50% off sale, don't be afraid to give a call to action for it. Like, we're having a flash spring break 50% off sale, go click the link in my bio to shop, 24 hours only, something like that. You're adding urgency, you're promoting a big sale, and you have a call to action. It's the perfect setup to land you some orders. And number 10, I actually have one more tip after this one, because I realized I counted wrong and there's 11, not 10. But so this isn't the last one. But number 10, only add hashtags related to your brand and the demographic of people that will be shopping your brand, and anything that has to do with your brand whatsoever. Do not put hashtag for you. Do not put hashtag viral. None of that is going to work to get you on the For You page. Your hashtags are what's going to get you searched in the search engine when people look for swimwear on TikTok or bikini haul or whatever your product is that you're showing. So for me, I'll give you an example of my hashtags, because I try to literally do as many specific swimwear hashtags as possible, but obviously not too specific to the point where nobody's going to be looking them up. I make sure that if I'm using a hashtag, it has at least a couple 100,000 views at minimum. I think like the goal is for it to have a couple million views, so that you can still rank, but it's not too little where no one's gonna search it. I switch up my hashtags pretty often. You always want to add your key ones in there, but some people will say to only add 4 hashtags. I've been adding maybe like 8 to 10, but I don't really know the rule for how many you need to add or how many you should have. I just know you have to use the ones that are relevant to your brand. I've actually looked up swimsuits, bikini brands to get ideas for future TikToks, and I've seen my videos in the list ranking. So I know it's working, and I know if you do that, it'll work for you too. My last and final tip is probably the most important one, because it's going to save you so much time and effort at the end of the day. I don't know what kind of phone you have, so maybe this tip won't work if you don't have an iPhone. But every time before you post your TikTok, go and preview it and screen record the preview of your TikTok, so that way you can much more easily repurpose that content on IG Reels and Pinterest without a watermark, because with the watermark, honestly, I don't know, you might not be able to pop off on there, because I don't think other platforms like to show the TikTok watermark, but you could probably also upload to YouTube Shorts too. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. But yeah, repurposing your content is going to save you so much time. You don't have to remake the same content on other platforms. You have it easily right there. Save your captions as well, so you can repost them on your Instagram. I don't think you want to post them on Pinterest. Maybe just save your keywords separately for Pinterest. And repurposing your content is super important, because you want to not just grow on TikTok, you you want to grow your brand on all the platforms as organically as possible so you can save money and not have to spend as much on ads. Currently right now I don't buy ads at all, so you can do this without buying any ads. Alright, so that's all for my tips. Let me know if they work for you, and I will either see you in my next video next week or my previous video, which you can click at the end. Love you guys so much. Bye!